So this is clock positions. And then this is going to be a stack with your partner. I don't think we established who's rotating. Or maybe we did.
Usually it's the DPS that rotate.
Yeah, depending on the group, but because all the groups I've been running, yeah. Or you just invul it and we'll heal you, but that's not right.
Is Bullite going to prevent the magic down?
Yep. And this is just raid wide, and then get to your spots around her where you're gonna get knocked back for your brambles.
Oops.
I got too close. Yeah, and just run through her, and then the safe sides east and west.
Yeah, and she's still attacking during that.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, she still hits you, and then it's a wipe. But yeah, and then you go to your 1 and 2 groups, boss relative. So 1 would be by B, 2 would be by C, in the corners, obviously.
Let's get in our 1-2 splits.
Okay, so the DPS are rotating.
Alright, these are our 1-2 splits for the left-right mechanics. And that's relative to the wall.
Yeah. If her things are on behind her right now, this would be our groups. If those yellow vines were behind her right now.
In general, for most mechanics, just we've been, a lot of us have been together for a while, so we have our own 8 ways, and we generally just do mechanics based off of color matching.
Well, like all the groups I've done this with, they have the healers and tanks rotate, and then one group that I was getting to enrage with, they were having DPS rotate, because in tiles it makes it easier for the stack and spread mechanics. So I assumed that I was moving, but obviously I was really wrong. So this is stacks. And spread. And then this should be the tank buster. Yes. So invul or whatever you guys do.
Not that.
and another thing, if you guys are gonna tank swap, stand by B for the tank swap. So the tank busters hit north and northeast, or boss relative.
Is there any
Or
other
not me.
point? Is there any other place in this fight where Super Bullite is going to be useful?
No. I mean, in the later phases, she probably, she still does tank busters, so she'll still do, you could use it down the line or use it immediately, and hopefully it's up. I think the enrage is like 10 minutes, so it should be up a couple times.
It's 6-minute cooldown, so I can use it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, busted on that one, and we'll just heal you. That's what most of the tanks have been doing.
Okay.
The living dead, I ain't a fan of that, but but I'll save my Benny for it.
I mean, you're a white mage. To you, they're the same, aren't they?
I just like resin people and using it, so or quick reses on the spot, you gotta res the healer and heal him the full before the raid, but
Plan on not dying.
Mm-hmm. So it's clocks. And then stats. And then it's gonna be a tank buster. Don't kill us, please. And then it's gonna be a raid wide. You can get to your bramble spots right now. Or now I guess you can. And here comes the knockback. And you go to your spot. And you could run right now. And the safe spots north and south. And then it's gonna be, I'll res them. It's gonna be anti-air. Or anti-wide. Yeesh. Okay, so after she does those 2 giant AoEs, it run to the middle. So no matter where she goes, you'll be able to get to where you need to go in time.
Okay, so that's just for the anti-air or anti-wide?
Okay, I don't know what the tanks have to do, but for the DPS and healers, go to your groups in the corners. Like if she's where she is right now, I would be way, well, I'm gonna go into the wrong side because I'm trying to go to 1, but I would be going way over here. And then my group 2, whatever 2 DPS are my group 2, they need to come with me and stay with me. And the other healers 2 DPS need to stay with them. Yeah. Sorry, I got real screwed up because I learned this as 1 and then I learned it as 2. So
So there's wide angle and anti-air, correct?
yeah,
Those are the only 2 options. Okay, so for wide angle, it's first the giant conal, so you have to be on the sides. Then it is the 2 tanks with 2 tanks, 2 healers with a conal AoE.
Yep.
That's the magic vulnerability.
The
So
tanks,
that's the one
the tanks have to get away from us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That's the one we were talking about last week, where we just the tanks just move 45 degrees around the cone, and then everyone needs to be out of her circle because she does the close melee attack.
Yep. Around her. Yep. It's really big too. So like, you know, don't get greedy with that deeps if you're melee. You know, if you're going for it.
Anti-air, it is first the AoE around her, then it is the 2 tanks and 2 healers, and then it is the conal AoE towards the arena.
Yeah.
So it's the same 3 mechanics. It's just opposite timing. So first one
it's reversed.
First one is get to the sides, then tanks move out, then everyone moves out. Second one is just don't get in, then make sure you're in your positions, and then tanks rotate in. So in both cases, the groups can just be on the edge of the arena, the safe edge.
Exactly.
And it's only the tanks that have to move.
So ignoring wider angle. Well, say the other one again. I was too distracted by this other conversation.
For anti-air, it is first the circle underneath her, then it's tanks and healers, then it is the super wide cone.
but the tanks and the tanks take a big damage, but the healers take a stack damage. It doesn't show a marker or anything. So please stay nearish or in line with your healer, because you could survive it with 1 DPS, but you'll survive with like 5,000 hit points and kind of sketchy.
So tanks and healers there's a cone targeting each of the tanks and a cone targeting each of the healers. Those cones apply magic vulns, so you cannot get hit by the party needs to be stacked with the healers, and the tanks need to not get hit by a tank cone, basically.
Yep.
All right, let's do that again. What? That is the stat.
I guess my jump is perfect.
All right, this is wide angle, so we get to the sides first. And the tanks move out, and then everyone gets out.
Yeah, we need to do groups again. I think people got confused.
It was melee south, range to the east.
Well, for that,
Or are you talking about the 1-2 splits?
the 1-2 splits, yeah.
Okay, so assuming that she's at 3, we are running to wall 3.
Well, if she's yeah, okay,
This,
she's going
this
to
is
3,
the wall
yeah.
that we're dodging at.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, are we now flipping?
Yeah, they say she's going to 3. There's a vine at 1 and 2 right now. Where do you run?
So what we talked about before is that facing 3 from here.
Okay.
Was originally on the west side.
I'm gonna make this really simple, just so people will live through this and understand it. This does not apply to tanks. What I'm saying right now, DPS, go to 1 and 2. Your groups.
Just pick one, and this is your new home forever.
Yeah, this is your new home. There should be 2 DPS at 1 and 2. I am missing a DPS.
That's because there's 3 DPS at 1.
I would rescue you.
So
over
we're
here.
switching sides.
However you guys want to do it, just remember this: when she does that mechanic where she blows shit up everywhere, this is your group. You DPS, come to us. I don't care about I mean, we're worried about living through the mechanic before we worry about DPS, in my opinion. Just do that. Just come to your healer and stay with them, and stay right here. She'll do 3 big AoEs, and after that, we're all gonna run to the middle, and then she's gonna do the stack and spread mechanics again, and then it's a tank buster, and I think it's tiles after that.
No worries. I think that we had it before. We just the assumption of whether it was facing 1 or facing 3 was the problem.
She does a lot of flips. She moves a lot. So
we got it
the
now.
smartest thing, boss relative.
What we were planning on.
Yeah, like in a after the tiles phase, she does a weird what the hell am I saying? Yeah, she does the second brambles. She does a weird turn on it. So, and you have to split in groups again, and basically, you know, 1 healer, 1 tank, and 2 DPS in each group. But and it just
Don't worry about it. We understand how raid mechanics generally work.
But basically, like this fight, you're gonna get real good at boss relative. Because she'll spin a lot, unless the tanks can get really good at spinning her north every single time she moves, which is kind of a pain in the ass.
That's not the kind of thing I would be worried about.
Yeah, I just worry about, you know, get through the mechanics first, and then, you know, you see Enrage, and then from there, you know, everyone just gotta, you know, polish it up a little bit. This clock.
Murdered.
I'm so free. My bad, Garrett.
Oh god damn it. We're so dead.
That one's on me.
yeah, those 2 mechanics, if somebody is dead, she don't care. She still adds you into the
He'll
mix.
put all of them out. Rude.
So yeah, if somebody's dead for either of those, a lot of people are gonna die. That's what I was saying, like about the whole self-responsibility thing. Like, but basically, when she does Art of Darkness, if her body's glowing, it's spread. If she's holding 2 orbs, it's partners. If she's holding yeah, and if she's holding 1 orb, it's a cleave on that side, the whole side. So. Bread or clock.
Bread.
And buddies. That's gonna be a tank buster. And now it's going to be the knockbacks next with the brambles. Well, raid wide, and then that. Get ready for your knockback.
stand on the hitbox to get knocked the correct distance.
And the safe sides are north and south. Now she's gonna do anti-air. Get ready for your groups. DPS.
Wide
Go to
angle,
your
so get to the
healers.
sides first.
Just stay here. Oh yeah. And now she's gonna go back to the middle.
Gotta get the timing on that a little bit. As soon as you see the visual effect for the wide angle, the tanks need to be already moving. And since you can be close to her for that one, you can just run. You can start inside her hitbox and then run straight north.
Yeah, and for the brambles, when you see that little purple ring around you, you're good to run. I promise you. I tested it myself like 20 times last night. Like, you don't even have to even use your sprint. You could save it for the anti-air if you want to. Like, you have a lot more time than you really think. When you see that purple ring, start running. Go to A and C, and then purple ring, run.
Fred? Probably last long if I could have part or whatever. Up for both. Stay on her hitbox. Then it's north and south. Angle, so get the sides first. Hug those vine puddles. Tightly now up. Get out. Ah! A rotator. Hour of Darkness, get out of that side. And then, where's that stack?
Huh.
Quick no.
And then this is gonna be, don't run in close first. And then tanks get the corners. And then we move. Alright.
And then after that, she comes back, does a tank buster. So tanks need to be aware. You know, pull her really far away, and you know, don't blast us. And then it's tiles after that.
Yeah, for the thing where she cleaves half the arena, obviously the people who are on like north and south can just scooch with your partners or whatever.
Yeah,
But the
position.
people on the opposite side, you can just stand like right in the middle, like just barely on the other side, so that you can run to your side and not, or you could just take the cleave in the middle as long as everyone else is at max melee.
Basically, once she runs in, just she'll one orb in one hand, get away from that side, and then if it's 2 orbs, position yourself for your partners if you have to run back after the cleave, and then it works out nice.
Does she always do stack there, or can she do splits too?
She could do spread as well.
Yes, and she will do it. Actually, the next time she does it again, she will do it. She even does it in tiles. It's fun.
Huh?
Yeah,
It was
some-
the tank buster before the other thing.
Sometimes for that spread one, if you run in too much, sometimes you die. I don't know. It's happened to me a couple times. So just so you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to pull her towards the middle of the arena. At the start of the fight. Wide angle. Get out.
I saw that.
Alright, so do that side, then right.
Oh, I moved back to where
This is gonna be the opposite, so stay away from her first, and then tanks do a thing, and then charge in. Yeah, you want to use a gap closer for that, probably. Or we could do rescues. That's another option for that one.
Gotta be careful with the gap closers. Like Santa jumped right into a puddle. Gap closer might jump right into a puddle.
No, gap closer ends at the melee hitbox.
Oh, okay. Then you should find him. Just let me know. Call
But-
out your name if you don't have your name. Jump.
But the problem is, like, if you're not at the right angle, your gap closer won't necessarily get you out of the wide angle. You still have to, because like that thing is a giant AOE, right? So tanks need to be out, and then we need to get basically onto the stack. So should be fine as long as we run like not straight north and south. If we like come at it where like I'm gonna borrow a marker for a second. If the assume that the healers are like in that back corner, if the tanks drop their AoEs at around 2 and then charge in, then it's just like a small step to get out of the wide angle. But if the tanks were standing like right here, then you're gonna have further to run to get into the safe spot. And there's like half a GCD or something like that.
A lot of the tanks that I've done this with said they're sprinting, but I've seen in the videos they charge.
Yeah, probably both.
Yeah.
The thing that this came up when we were doing Blue Mage stuff with Sprint is it makes the server estimate your position as further ahead than if you're just running.
Dude, that actually explains so many times where I've been like, I was fine. What are you talking about? How am I dead? Spread. And it's going to be partners. And the tank buster.
Oops. I can't jump through that.
I got him.
Don't do anything with it up.
It's going to be AoE right now. And get ready for the knockback. North and south are safe. After this, it's going to be your 1 and 2 groups. Get to the middle. Where vines are out, go to your group.
Wide range first.
That was close.
Oops, jumped in too early.
I ran in like an idiot trying to res.
Probably jumped out too early as well.
Okay, this other side is dangerous this time.
And it's going to be a spread. And somebody's going to bag his lasers.
I'm on the wrong part of town.
And that.
I got super disoriented.
Like, there's a lot of people in our thread.
That's what I was saying about the whole boss relative thing. Like, unless the tanks are really quick about spinning her, so get your positions down, because she might be in some weird spots sometimes, and just try to look at the front of her face.
I'm gonna try to pull
usually
it to
go-
the middle of the arena.
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
field here. She's just so easy to walk up to. Ranged, that's why.
So it's gonna be a Yep. Gonna be Tank Buster next. Next is Raid Wide. And then you can get in your spot for your knockbacks already.
Yeah, can you drop yours closer to the marker, please?
East and West are safe. Get ready for air raid. Go to your groups.
Tanks.
Heal
spread
up.
out. I ran it too fast.
We did.
And that's the one where the DPS need to be standing on the healers.
They were
Ish.
good.
That was more of a question.
So I need to stay out for like 2 or 3 GCDs.
That I think the Tank Busters killed us. No, because you can serve a healer can survive with 1 DPS. You just barely live.
Fair enough.
But if you have a shield and full life.
So I guess
So it's out, then targeted AoEs, then cone.
Yeah, basically as soon as you see the AoE hit you, so you should be standing next to, like, probably east or west of, like, assuming it's at 3, like, you would be standing at 2, and I would be standing at 4, next to those puddles. And then after the explosion, charge in. Because the radius of it is the same as the radius of the thing underneath her, which is, like, at the size of this giant square.
It's big.
Yeah. I mean, one of the attacks will apply magic vuln up, so
So
if you ever take 2 hits, you're dead.
nobody directly answered Tam's question, and I have the same question. Are we really running all the way to the corners and standing there for like 6-7 seconds? Or can we just go here?
Like, this should be close enough.
Okay, I'm not trying to be a dick or rude or anything, but if you know the rotation of the anti-air and the wide angle, and you feel confident in running in and DPSing, I mean, after she does the big AoE around her, I know like she doesn't do it again, so you're good to go in. And then she does, I think that's wide angle, but I'm not sure on the rotation. I'm just saying, just for learning purposes, to get through the whole fight, I stay away. I mean, I don't need to run in, but for a DPS, you know, I'm elite. I'm sorry, I'm not that knowledgeable. Sorry, I've been drinking. I'm gonna shut up now.
I was just asking what the reason is for going all the way to the corners rather than just being close.
Because she does the big AoE, and it's safe. It's safe spot. You'll live if you run out there and stack with your healer. You'll live every time through that mechanic until you learn when you can run in and DPS for 1 or 2 global cooldowns.
Back. For this. As soon as you see the debuff, you can run in. It's gonna be north and south. Thank you, Fun. Anti-air, so tanks out first.
Oh,
Oh god,
Good
that bramble
It's
was
out,
not on
it's-
the edge.
well, also, I think it's out, then we get hit, then we jump in for wide phase.
Correct. So it's out, out.
Okay.
For tanks, tanks just have to stand out for a while.
Yeah.
I got him.
Damn it.
Stack. Off him on the edge. North and south. Anti-air, so tanks out. There is a little bit of time. Dodge to the side, and then stack. Actually, hard to
So then
that.
do anti-air again to get ready to go to your groups.
Wide angle. Sides first. That's so fast.
Yeah, you gotta run out after that one. That's what that was. So that was wide. So yeah, so for wide, tanks need to get in and then get the hell away from us.
Yeah, I was slow getting in.
Nah, it's good. It's good. I'm just, just trying to clarify it. Shut up. Sorry.
try to move in a little bit next time.
I'll save gap.
For the fewer stacked thing, I mean. You guys lived with 3, but
Back first.
Oh crap.
Reset.
Yeah. That should have killed 3 people. Why did you only kill 2?
Were you trying to kill people?
No, there should have been 8 teams, so that. And there's 5 targets.
I mean,
Oh, someone might have done 3 people.
you know, target. Well, I mean, it targets the corpses, right?
Oh.
doesn't.
Hmm.
Wherever the corpses are sitting.
Tam said he's going to BRB.
Well,
Good luck.
Good one.
so
I'll be back in a couple seconds.
I don't know why you're going to that side. But over here, the AoE goes to about here, maybe here-ish. But you should just be like here. Don't go all the way to the corner.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to run to melee as soon as possible. And last time, I did not get hit by yours. Because you were too far away. So just FYI.
Standing around here.
and if people can try to place your puddles like right on the edge of the marker, that would help make sure they don't peek out of the her hitbox.
Does anyone have any questions or anything while we wait?
Not so far. Alright, now I should be able to double weave.
Do you guys want me to do raid calls at all, or
I gotta learn this anyway.
I don't think there's many things to really call out yet.
I mean, all right.
Red stack and air versus wide angle. I guess maybe whether north, south, east, west is safe. Like,
Red. south. Wide, to the sides first. Tanks out.
Oh, that was perfect.
Give me a stack.
Nope.
Wait, that was not the stack.
It's like,
Well, I mean, you can
When-
correct me if I'm wrong.
When I muted myself, but when her body glows, it's spread.
Yeah, I know
when,
that now.
When she has 2 orbs in hands, find your buddy.
No, I think what Carrot just saw was he saw the glowing orb and he thought that was the stack indicator.
No, I just got it wrong.
Yeah,
Just got it wrong.
it happens. It happens. Wait till phase 3 after the tiles and
Okay, well, it's a very reasonable thing to get wrong. So if you're only looking at half the arena, so
Nah, my bad. I'll not mute myself this time.
the problem with bad calls in general is that they're just kind of hard to correct because
No, I've spent seriously like probably like 15 hours on this fight. It's spread and then stack.
Take care.
Next one's a tank buster. So do not stand by the tank. Next one's a raid wide. Next, get ready for your knockback spots. Say spots east and west. Anti-air wide is next.
Wide to get in. Now get out. Now get out.
Next thing she's gonna do is the partners or spread and the cleave.
Raid wide first.
Back.
Next thing she's gonna do is anti-air or wide. Anti-air.
Stay out.
Oh, I went on the wrong side. Oh, I should have just stayed there.
Next thing she's gonna do is a tank buster.
Just
So
gonna leave her pointing like this.
I do not have my Benny up, by the way. Now she's gonna go into tiles. So get in your spots.
She even points north for us.
Yeah, she does do that for tiles. It screws a lot of people up. So basically, all the melee, as soon as the cloud dies, you need to make
Whoa.
room for the donut. Well, I have no idea what just happened.
Ah, they come back.
What came back?
The tiles once they
Platforms.
disappear.
Oh, yeah. Do not stand on the same tile as somebody else, ever. It will immediately collapse and somebody will die. So, do we have tile spots?
No, we do not.
8
We
ways.
have had
Okay,
Question
okay,
is-
yes. Let's get tile spots.
Here, let me clear these white marks real quick. So if we start, let's see here. This is going to be the north. Wait, this is the northmost spot because that's as close as we can get with that point. So
And I'm just going to say this right now. Do not panic if your tile turns purple. You have like a total of 14 seconds on your tile from the moment you get on it. So throughout this whole tile phase, you honestly only move 2 to 3 times maximum.
well,
Like-
there's not enough room
like-
for.
Whoopsies. Just do a just do a
Oh.
cross. And then the DPS or whoever is in the middle just needs to know to look to rotate if she does the rotate Art of Darkness. Oh shit, I'm 2.
Well, I need to be in melee.
And DPS, please help kill the clouds. Where? Let's see. Okay.
Before that, Carrot, what's the gist behind these? Are we toggling left and right or something, or what?
What? No, there's just like a little diamond of tiles that we can stand on. The middle one's death.
Okay. Where are outside people supposed to go? Okay. This is a lot to explain without seeing it a lot of times. But basically, this is how the tile phase is gonna go. Everyone's gonna start off in this position, right? Fucking the
Midori
boss.
and Tylete should swap.
I agree. Or put Midori in the inside so they could help. Is Konata able? I guess she'll find out, right? Or he or she will find out if they can kill the cloud. Who's Salenta. So Salenta, whoever, just try to. All the clouds need to die, or the tank is gonna have to limit break her last AOE in that phase, basically. So DPS, please help kill the clouds. I am totally fine on the cloud by myself, so whoever's with me on 3 can do whatever. But basically, how this phase is gonna go is everyone's gonna start off in their spots. She's gonna put the laser AOE on all of us. It has a timer, so please look at it and you'll see when it goes off, and face in your clock positions away from everyone. Basically, how the timing goes, what I've seen is as soon as that cloud dies, she's gonna do a big donut AOE. So all the people in the inner cardinals need to rotate clockwise or counterclockwise, but everyone needs to be on the same page. Clockwise, I guess, works, you know? So, all the DPS rotate clockwise right now. If you know, for the donut phase. Yeah, we're all dead right now. Okay, the outer cardinal people, just stay there. Inner cardinal people, whoever's at B, 2, 3, and C, need to rotate clockwise. Okay, somebody's, yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
clock, guys.
There you go. There you go. There you go, guys. All right, all right. So now, you know, the inner cards are open, so you can go there. And you pretty much, that timing for that is as soon as that cloud dies on your side, get the hell out of the way of that outer cardinal person, because the boss is going to start doing a donut AoE. And if you get hit by it, you're dead. So that's simple. And then from there, you know, she does the donut AoE, so all the outer cardinal people will run out. All the, you know, reset the timers, and then all the inner cardinal people reset theirs. Don't get scared about it turning purple. You have time. Even if you fall off, we'll res you. Big deal. Okay, and then from here, she'll do the cleave on one side. So, say she does a cleave at 1 and 2. What the hell are you guys going to do? Basically, the people at B and C need to move over by 3. So they need to be right here and here. And the outer cardinal people, don't freak out. Your timer, you have plenty of time. Yep. And then those people do that. Yep. And then boom, she does the cleave. Now reset. Go, go, go. Reset all your positions. And then cool. Now the inner cardinals need to move too, so the outer cardinal people can reset. Boom, reset. And then we go back to our outer spots, and we don't have to move for the rest of this phase unless it's we don't have to move since the DPS are spreading if it's stack or spread. If it's okay, sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, so she did the cleave, we all reset. Now she's going to do the stack or spread. Say she does the spread, everyone can stay where they're at, and that's the end of that phase. She'll do a big AoE, and honestly, DPS for the healers, try to get out of our way so we can run in AoE heal everyone. Because if we're not all at full, people are probably going to die. And then after that, she'll do the summon of the ads in the you know, it gets wild. But yeah, so let's try it. Sorry for rambling.
When she does that, I just want to clarify. When she does the arena thing, so Carrot and Tam have to move like here.
Sorry, you cut out real bad. What happened now?
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, no, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So when she does half the arena, and Carrot and Tam have to move over so that the other two can get in this spot, or either way, right? I assume they have to. Either ones have to move.
Yeah.
Okay. When they reset that, did they just all automatically run to the other tile so that we run forward into it? The people who are on the cardinals, they don't step on their specific tile and stay there. Do you know what I'm saying? He moved this stuff, so I can't actually show you.
I know. I'm like, So
he moves over. So Tam moves over to make room for Kana. Then they go back. So she does the AoE. They go back to the spot. Does he just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just run immediately to your spot.
Because we have to reset our tiles.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do not like it. People freak out and they panic. So
don't jump the gun.
If like it you know, you guys are a static or whatever, so you guys will probably get it pretty quick, but give them a second, you know what I mean? Like, let them go. Like, don't panic and start running across everyone's tile because you're going to kill everyone. And by the way, for reses in the tile phase, do not do anything. Do not use sprint. Just res and run to your spot. You'll have about 4 seconds or so. You'll have that immunity, you know?
You gotta have the the super fat debuff before you start sinking the tiles. The gravity.
But
thing.
like all these party finders, everyone freaks out. Their tile turns purple or whatever. Like you honestly only move like 2 to 3 times in the whole phase. Like, and it helps that everyone's on Discord. Like, hey, I'm gonna reset. Okay, cool, go. You know, like. It's going to be clock positions. Partners. Next is going to be a tank buster. Next is going to be a raid wide. You can get in your knockback positions right now. Here's a knockback.
East-west.
We are touching, just barely.
Oh. He's so dead. Unfortunately.
Arrow wide range. This is anti-air, so tank's out.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna go real bad. Yeah, if any tanks or healers are dead for that phase, it's not bueno. 2 DPS can be dead. That's it.
Man, I keep trying to summon Ifrit.
Dory and I were standing like this. This would be too close, as it turns out.
All right, basically, what I
We got it. We got it.
if the yeah, stand right here and right here. Every
That's
time.
close.
Nah, you'll be fine right here and right here. Promise. Every time. Now, if you're like right here, yeah, that'd probably kill you.
Red. North south. Tanks out. To the side, and then stack.
Are people not getting boss relative?
It should be boss relative. Wide angle, so everybody in. It's out. Everybody out.
Yeah, when she does the whole stack spread thing, I usually like stand in the middle of her and like face her, so you can like see exactly what she's doing.
Stack. South. Air tanks out. AoE. Hit to the side. That. Wide angle, just get to the side. Thanks. Out. Everyone out.
Next is gonna be a tank buster, so stay away from her front. I got him. Oh, you got him. Never mind. Get to your, it's gonna be a raid wide, and then it's gonna be tile spots.
In the wrong spot for a second.
Get ready to kill clouds. As soon as the
Sorry.
clouds die,
Hit
move
the
for
wrong button.
move for donut spots. Oh yeah, and look away for lasers. You get a little debuff with a timer. And then this is the cleave right here, so everyone would rotate and make room. Boom. Tyleet's dead.
So are healers actually expected to kill the ad by themselves?
As a scholar, you probably need help. As a white mage, I could kill it really quick. As long as I keep my lily and then a size, it's pretty much dead after that. So whoever's your DPS on your side probably needs to help you. Typically, I mean, I would probably put a ranged by you to help you. You guys are, you know, static, so you guys can adjust and all that good stuff, but yeah. I'm ready. I just did not click it in time. And the tanks, they probably need help. So, you know, prioritize the clouds for sure. Because if it gets one buff, it's not good. If she gets two buffs, it's really not good. Clocks. And it's gonna be your partners. And then it's gonna be a tank buster. And then after this, you can get to your knockback positions. It's gonna be a raid wide. North and south are safe. You can run. Next is anti-air wide. You're ready for your spots.
South.
I got the res. Big heals. Next is a raid wide. Next, she's gonna do the cleaves in the groups, so adjust appropriately. Cleave. And spread. Next, she's gonna do anti-air or anti-wide, whatever she's gonna do the first time. Get ready for groups.
no.
It's alright.
Gauge was.
Oh,
The Kenki gauge was gone. I couldn't.
I did. It's fine. Just try to get reses up. Next thing she's gonna do is tank busters. So, and I'm not gonna be able to kill my cloud. It's alright. We can res and heal, and at least people can see stuff. It's gonna be a raid wide, so get ready to go to your tile spots. Try to stay close for heals. What little we can give.
You can't res in this, can you?
Oh, I went to the wrong spot. You can, but oh, I fucked up. You can, but do not use sprint. Do not use any abilities. As soon as you res, run to your spot.
That was the cone.
You'll have the little immunity thing, so you're technically not alive, so you won't kill people if you just run to your spot real quick, but do not use sprint. That will kill your immunity and you'll kill people. I've done it.
Clearly, what we need to beat this fight is float, the best spell in all Final Fantasy.
Dude, right? They don't even like
Incoming blue mage spell.
Go walking.
Oh yeah, we need a reset.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, anyone have any questions? Like, not trying to be a dick or anything, you know? Just any questions, curiosities, you know? Just immediately after that big AoE, just run to the middle and then look for the vines. And then, you know, go to your group, AoEs, run back in, we'll heal you. And then, you know, stacker spread or the tank buster and then tiles, and then it gets real wild.
I don't understand what the purpose of preventing you from jumping is.
So that if you fuck up, you can't jump from a far tile onto one of the center ring tiles without touching the other person's tile.
I see. Well, it doesn't stop me from jumping.
Sort of.
And does everybody get the Kono? Because it just says players here in this guide.
What was that? Sorry, I was gone for a second.
Does everybody get the Kono the Kono like Curse of Darkness?
Yeah, the well, are you talking about the conal thing or the laser beams out of everyone's face?
That was the same thing.
Okay. So basically, as soon as tile phases start, look above you for your debuffs and all that, and you'll have like a 8-second-ish debuff. And when that goes off, that's the laser beams out of your eyes. That will happen roughly around the cloud dies, ideally. So the inner cardinals need to move and get out of the way for the outer cardinals. But just watch your debuff timer. You know, you're at 2-3 seconds. Look away. Do your clock positions. Run to your the outer tiles clock positions. You know, clock rotate, and then just look away from everyone.
So the answer is yes.
They're not the same thing, no. Because after the laser beams go out of your eyes, you want to hug the boss in the donut.
I mean, the donut's obvious. The Kono and the gaze are those different mechanics.
The clonal what? Sorry.
Curse of Darkness puts a timer on you that when the timer runs out, it kills people you are looking at.
Yeah.
That's the Kono attack.
Yeah.
Everybody gets it.
So for that,
I'm not asking like how it works, right? Like I'm not worried about that. My question is there a mechanic that I am missing here? And the answer sounds like no.
No, that's it. And after the laser beams will go out and everyone will hug the boss for the donut AoE. From there, everyone resets their tiles, and the next thing she'll do is a cleave. So everyone needs to pay attention to that, and then the inner cardinals need to rotate as, whatever is necessary to make room for the couple people that need to move in. And then she'll do the cleave, and then after the cleave's done, everyone resets their tiles real quick or whatever. They go back to their spots, and she'll do the stack or spread mechanic. And do not go to the same tile to stack. Just stand next to each other on the tiles, And then after that, try to reset your positions, and then leave room for your healers to come in on the inner tiles, because we're on the outsides right now, and so we can do AoE heals, and she'll do Deluge of Darkness, and then that's the end of that phase. It's a lot at once, but once you see it a couple times, it's like, oh wow, like it's not bad. Like, people panic is 90% of the issue, I'd say.
Well, I panic happens because people don't understand the individual mechanics that are going on or what they're supposed to do.
Yeah,
I just asked a simple question, right, about like a simple mechanic, because I want to make sure that I understand each mechanic individually, because that make sure that I understand, because trying to dig in all at once is just over explaining and making things more complicated.
Yep 100% agree. 100%. Yep. I was just at least it's in your head, so when you see it, you're like, oh, that's what he was saying, like, gotcha, like, it's not trying to be rude or anything.
Okay, so they have a slightly different in this. Salanta just linked a guide that I was also looking at. They have a slightly different strat for the tiles phase. Instead of having people in a cross formation, they have people in cardinals and inner cardinals, which is
it's honestly, it's not a big difference, because the only thing with that is so basically, if they start on the outer cardinals, the reset timer is different than like if they start in the inner cardinals. And from what I've seen, if the DPS start in the inner cardinals first, and then the clouds get to like 50%, and they go to their the outer cardinal rotation, it works smoother is from what I've seen. Because if they start on the outer cardinals, you'll have to run in for the donut. And the samurai killed me like 8 times in a row the other night, and I was like, dude, like but I mean, whatever you guys want to do, you know. But once you see it a few times, it's you honestly only move like 2 to 3 times maximum through that whole phase. And if everyone's on Discord and listening, you know, like, hey, Carrot, I'm gonna reset right now. All right, cool, reset, boom, done. And then you reset, you know? Like, even if your tile turns purple, you still have like 4 to 5 seconds to reset. It doesn't immediately just drop you. I mean, we've only seen it like 2 to 3 times. Once you guys see it a few times, I mean, I don't know. It's not that bad. Everyone just needs to see it, in my opinion, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, like you seriously only need to move like 2 times, and hopefully you get lucky, and on the spread or the cleave, you don't have to move." But
What do
honestly,
I do to stop myself from panicking during this mechanic? Because I'm panicking a lot.
well, what are you panicking on? What happens that you panic on? Okay.
Blowing black bars.
all right. The phase starts. All the tiles go out. You're on your spot. Your first priority is DPS in the boss for like 4 to 5 seconds. You know, to put like 2 spells in the boss, and then whatever cloud. I don't know, you know, who I'm talking to specifically, but whatever cloud's closest to you, maybe, you know, throw in a spell or 2 on it. You know, cool. That cloud dies. All right, you're on the inner cards. Get out of the outer card people's way, because that donut AoE, you have to get close, even for all the people on the outer cards. Like hug that hoe, you know, like get close, because it
Gotcha.
hits
That makes sense.
yeah, it hits it lies on its, yeah, get close to her. And then after that, all the outer card people will go back to their original spots on the outer cards. And then, you know, reset your timer real quick or whatever. Like,
We got it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We got it.
Sorry. I'll shut
We
up.
got it.
I feel calmed now.
Oh, this lag is not good. Can you not have grid on, please? Thank you. That. Oh, it's a slideshow.
My voice is lagging so hard.
I'm seeing abilities pop up that I pressed 2 GCDs ago. Drop your puddles in north-south. Anti-air tanks out. Side, then that. Right angle, get in. Tank smooth. Everyone out.
My toes!
Tank swap.
I'm gonna try to res you on the spot.
Timers.
Don't stand right.
Alright. Clouds. Get ready to rotate, and look away.
Yeah, you need to not do that. Because I can't hit it. And you can't kill it.
Get into your
Oh, I
spot.
see what you mean.
Get to the side. Make room.
You're preventing me from helping.
Fair enough.
Can I jump that corner?
Yeah, you can totally jump the corner.
Oh shit.
You can,
Deep meta.
but it's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, I'll make room for you though. I can
Sketchy is quite-
move while DPSing.
I live in a world of sketch though. You gotta let me jump at least once.
I've tried it. I've failed 2 out of 3 times.
I can jump a slide cast during triple cast all day. Let's do that.
Good luck. I mean,
Oh, you
Oh
But-
god, not in this lag.
but as long as people like yeah, we'll get it.
Stack. Free mechanic. knockbacks in. North south. Anti-air, so takes out. Take that or something, I don't know.
What? Darkness?
The AoE during the anti-air.
Leaf's next. Fred.
Oh, I'm glad you can see that because I'm still lagging.
Next is anti-air or wide. It's
Wide.
anti-angle. Oh, you ran to the wrong spot like an idiot.
Is that a healer stack cone? Is that what that is?
Yeah. I screwed up. I ran to the totally opposite wrong side. So it went to him and he got hit for
Yeah, you get magic foam up, so you explode if you take 2.
It's a, in that phase, that's a very unflashy potential white mechanic.
Yeah, if any healers or tanks are dead, it's pretty much a wipe.
Stack. Knockbacks. South. Wide ring, wide angle first, get in.
Oh, that's an action.
Get out.
You all the way out there, Kanata?
Yeah.
He was not out there when it snapped.
I know, right?
AoEs. Room cleave. And spread. Don't run out first.
I got res there.
Oh, well, you know, mistakes happen. Air tanks out, and we're gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I appreciate the effort.
Good hustle. Alright, so I think I can have Heart of Stone up for both of those, because it's a 25-second cooldown. Yeah, just don't be born in the wrong place, Lenta.
How to become a millionaire? Start off a billionaire. Easy.
Being rezzed means it's basically new game plus.
I thought it was fine too because I had a resin vulnerability, but you still get cleaved off the map. Doesn't prevent the knockdown.
Oops.
Oops.
Red first. East-west. Anti-air tanks out. A lot less skill. So tanks have cooldowns so they take less damage. Who knew? Okay, we... Cleave. Red. Swap. No, first this thing. Everyone in. Now it takes.
Next is going to be a raid wide, and then get ready for your tile spots. So you're going to rotate true north. As soon as clouds are dead, get ready for the donut.
Keep rotating the wrong way.
So they just move slowly at first.
Yeah, you need to stand in front of the clouds directly.
Get to the sides. Long time I need you to move. And for that one, place that you don't need to move.
So there is the cleave. Now she's doing the spread.
Okay.
We're all dead. Oh, hey, Black Mage. Get him. Get him.
No corpses.
And
So I want to talk about the elves. So Konata, you were not standing in front of it, right?
I was deliberately trying to stay at the very edge. But I was technically still...
I could not make that.
So I was technically like in front of it, but like way off in the corner.
Stand in front of the cloud. It doesn't matter how far you are. You can be all the way hugging the tile next to you. Stand in front of the cloud.
It's like the
Cloud of
original
darkness.
Cloud of Darkness.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Where you want to.
Yep.
By hitting it in the front, you slow its movement. By hitting it in the back, you speed up its movement.
If you just stand in front of it, it immediately is slowed as soon as it spawns.
Okay, well that's great, but don't we want to do exactly the opposite in this case?
No. What do you mean the opposite? You want to kill it as fast as it can. If it's slowed, it moves slower.
Yeah, if you
It's
kill
melee can't hit it if it starts on a ranged tile.
This is the whole thing with each group. If you guys want, we could totally swap. Like I'm
no,
cool with
hold on.
Like,
why do we need to swap if we can't just let it come to me?
Because by the time it comes to you, by the time it needs to be like below 50%. By the time it honestly probably a little lower than that. By the time it hits going to the next tile, what you could do is stand on the tile next to whoever you're with, and as soon as it gets within range, try to hit it.
All right. Let's not offer suggestions for just like 10 seconds. Salenta, do you and Kanal want to work something out?
All I'm asking is, Konata, can you stop? Is there any way that Konata can stop slowing it down so they can get to me faster so I can help them kill it? Because that would be the easiest way to solve this by far.
I think if I just stand at the very corner here, it should speed up as soon as it passes me.
Okay, then we're doing that.
Alright.
Cool. You can do whatever you want as long as you don't step on it while I'm stepping on it.
Yeah. All right.
south. Wide angle, everyone in.
Eyebrow. Oh wait, that worked out.
Just don't say anything. Just pretend it's like, no. Let's do that.
It's only a damage down detail, it's not a full uh-huh.
Okay, we... Leaves. It's the wrong side of the track. This way. Then spread. Oh, we should have done that like 2 seconds earlier. Anti-air. Stay out. Stone. Block. Playing, get to your correct cardinals. Clouds are spawning. Countdown, get to your thing and then look away. Look away now. Stay on your little corners. Everyone in for the sake of donuts. Alright, everyone back out. If you didn't die, like a chump.
I was moved in too early. Or moved
Still
out.
left, right, spin, split.
Here.
Back to your original positions.
Oops.
Fred, get back to the corners. Alright, back to your original positions.
I
Doesn't
absolutely killed you.
No! You
absolutely
tried to jump the corner?
It didn't let me jump.
You can't
Oh,
jump
my.
because you don't have a jump. You have a jump.
Oh,
Debuff.
you have super gravity. Yeah, no jumping.
Who told me I could jump and lied to my face?
Oh, well,
You can make the corner without jumping, but it's like it's
you said you
sketch.
live for
I'm getting,
sketch.
I'm getting Shiva vibes.
Just ask and I'll move.
No, I mean that was more for science because it looked like it was gonna be a wipe anyway. It's fine. I got it out of my system.
A likely story.
He actually had no idea other people were dead.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you can stay on those like rotated clockwise things for quite a while until after the donuts. split. South. Anti-air tanks out. AoE. Death side. You're gonna die. And then stack. Wide angle everyone in. And swap. Get your absolute positions. Get ready to get out. Turn, rotate the book out. Next is Donut. Tower of Darkness. Reach to the side to make room.
Oops. Oops. Sorry. Tragic.
God dang it. I came back.
Well, that was funny. Thanks, Kanata.
Oops.
Sabotage. So I thought I would be safe just being on that tile, but the edge of the donut still hits the edge of the tile, so that sucks.
It's true. There's no reason not to take 2 extra steps in.
But slide casting. Okay, sounds good.
I think we don't have to.
Yeah, we don't have
Yes.
to, but it makes sense because you're already a quarter of the way there sometimes.
stacks. North, south. South. Leave the arena. Stat. Wide angle. Yeah, get out.
Ah. Why does that have it?
Tank stuff.
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, there for tank stuff.
Can I get a?
We're almost damaged too. Kara's getting help with this cloud.
Three, two, one, look away. Back to your original pile.
Go right, Canada, go right. Solenta, go left.
Alright, split. Everyone get to the other side.
Over here.
Come on, placeholder.
All right, spot's open.
Commodore.
Share with a partner. Solenta, you and me. Ah! No, not on the same tile!
All the way over so I can go up. Right? This isn't because yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't have two DPS share the same thing, can we?
It is hard to recover.
It's gonna hurt.
So
Because I think it hits the D.
hey, we did it sort of.
Alright, just need
Or the mind
to
just went
get 2/3 of a limit break bar. Alright, so there's girls in the corner. I
Don't
assume
be on
that's
the
bad.
right side of them. Because it's gonna mirror, right? Like Shiva.
Yeah.
Tyleet did it. I guess Tyleet's calling out that mechanic.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. He has 100% success rate on it, so I don't see why not.
doesn't your job deal with
I got no complaints with that.
reliability of units of measure?
What does that have to do with you knowing that mechanic by heart?
Look, if we were trying to measure how I don't know, like thin her hair is or something like that, then I'd call it a placeholder.
I wouldn't call this measurement significant.
I'm not a statistician, I'm a metrologist.
Which is a real job, apparently.
Nobody else knows what it is.
Ouch.
Placeholder. You have 5 seconds to use your res immunity to not trigger the platforms. Like you're immune from triggering the platforms completely.
Stack.
Oh. Well, that changes things.
Or you could just stand there and panic.
I do frequently and often panic.
I did not use that camouflage. I wanted that for later. We're in an obscure world of rambles. Blood of obscurity. Like north-south. Going to a forum for a fandom that you don't participate in. Anti-whatever tank bullshit. Arena cleave. And then stack. And tank needs. No, white and first. Oh no! It's gonna make this take pretty hard. Whoa. And play. Alright, switch, rotate, and then look away now. Get in for the donuts. Go back to your original spots. Get to the sides. Back to your original spots.
Want to hand it off? Or I'll just
Slenta, or Midori.
The stack. Buddy.
Rip.
So I think Tyleet and I are gonna have to switch.
How come?
So
Me and Midori are gonna die every time because we're both DPS.
I don't understand why that.
Oh,
Is that for the
stack?
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so tanks on opposite sides.
Well, I mean, it should still be fine if everyone was still alive, as long as the person.
Oh, one step.
50%.
There's another like
It should still alternate, like tank healer, tank healer, tank, or tank DPS healer, DPS, tank DPS healer, DPS around. So it should be okay. We're just not. Everyone wasn't alive there, so we were all on random tiles and.
yeah. Let me make a little chart here.
Yeah, if anyone's dead for the stacker spread mechanic, it still goes off whether or not you're alive. So if there's 6 people alive for lasers, there's still 8 lasers going out.
Let's see here. A grid. Show grid. Oh no, that's not the right brush. So here's a question. Since this is a time to do some optimization, do the melee want to hit positionals? This is kind of a trick question.
I mean, if I'm gonna be hitting positionals, I need to be in the corner spot like almost the whole time.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Who is having trouble killing their ads?
It's not an ad problem. It's when we have to stack or spread and stuff too. So actually, you and I should switch.
Well, I mean, technically, there should be a tank north and south and a healer east and west. So, I mean...
But then Tyleet never gets to hit the boss.
Well, where is...
Because he's paired with a samurai, so...
Where... See, that's the whole thing where I was saying earlier. If you want to...
Is it possible for
switch
you to be south?
Sorry. I'm west. I just took a rip. Sorry.
No, just take care of whatever you got to do.
I was west. I can kill my ad fine. But you know, each group's different. So if we need to put a ranged south,
No, it's
I mean,
It's not about the ads.
it's not about the ads.
sorry.
It's about the stack mechanic that happens later, and Tam and I have to stack together because we're both DPS, and that doesn't make sense because we're gonna kill each other.
So what are you guys southeast?
There needs to be a tank or a healer in
yeah,
the south.
so
like,
where is that other tanker?
Don't,
I mean the
here,
healers.
I'm
Well-
working on that right now.
Okay, I'll just
I'm making a little chart here.
I say it's easy if we just put the healer in the south, and I can be behind Tidely.
that's why typically like when you do the tiles, from what I've seen, like the tanks will take the inner cards for the tiles, and DPS will take the outer cards, and I don't know. Everyone does different strats, I guess.
Out of curiosity, why doesn't Tam just go east for this one?
Well, that would be the smallest change you can make that would adjust the situation. But as Carrot was getting to, DPS melee are losing positionals, so he was putting together something to solve that, which is
wow.
basically going to.
They don't. There's the gunbreaker icon. I can save this one.
Well, I mean, we have 2 melee, so at that point, who's having trouble killing their ad?
This has nothing to do with
mean,
the ad.
I totally understand that, but to a point, it depends on the positions, because if the scholar is having trouble killing their ad, put a ranged over there. I'm just gonna shut up. You guys got it.
This been taking a minute, Carrot, or should we just pull?
Oh, yeah. This might take a minute. We should just go. I can have a better chart for us that is lets people keep their positional uptime on the boss.
Are we switching anything?
Not for this pull.
No, wait. Kelly and Tam should still switch.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's fair.
Can we do a
Tam,
tile positions real quick? Just curiosity. That's not it. God damn it.
Here. All right, we good?
Okay, why don't we switch the 2 ranged with the 2 melee?
And have
Two?
the melee not be able to attack the boss? Because those outside tiles you can't reach.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just thinking.
Anyway, I'll have a better thing, because like the way that this other guide suggests, which it seems pretty reasonable, is you have instead of your default position being in this cross position, it's on the inner cardinals. So it'd be like melee, tank.
Let's see it when
And
you
then-
put it together, because it makes sense to me. But
Yeah.
with this
And
is
just
fine.
for the stack, the melee would have to run up to stack with the tanker healer. But it's gonna take a couple minutes to.
Well, can we go back to that and do groups then? Because I mean, everyone's in position. There's 2 healers spread out. There's 2 tanks spread out. I don't understand what the issue is about spreading for that mechanic, because everyone's spread out. I mean,
we fixed the problem with the tank and healer stack thing, so we should be good with the stacks again.
oh, okay. Let's get it.
Back. Wide angle, everybody in. Everybody out. Cleave. Stack. Tank stuff. More tank stuff. Fog clouds are spawning.
Why is it slowing down? Oh, I
Away.
didn't like that.
Oh no!
How could you?
Payback. Payback for earlier. Yep, make room for the other people. Get back to the original spots.
Go all the way through.
This is the spread out, spread out. Back to your original spots. Bad. Probably stability for that. Ah. Twice as
Alright.
many people alive this time.
Time to shine, Tylee. Near A?
Night.
Aha, I'm not recalling it.
Jumping up and down is the universal calling something.
Yeah, it's like over here. You have it. Yeah.
Hey, we're halfway done with the fight.
Yeah, alright, third one. It's the other cleave. And then it's spread. There might even be a third thing. And then it's the other side. Alright. Spread out. And then you get to the other side. There you go. Not too shabby. Alright, we'll call this last poll.
So
Cool. Then we can fiddle with Photoshop or whatever. I should just use that whatever. What is that tool that people use to show little icons moving around? The little slideshow presentations. That.
are you talking about PowerPoint?
No, there's a web thing that is specifically for Final Fantasy boss strats.
Are you going to use the cute little icons? The comfy ones?
I'll use the comfy ones the best one.
Okay.
I prefer the class icons because I can actually tell what they are, but
Are you going to make sure to use the wrong ones,
yes.
but that are still the right rolls?
Yes, we're going to have a dancer and a paladin. Blood of obscenities.
Nice.
North south.
Oh,
My
ancient tank.
toes.
This one. Let's get on the other side. I mean. Sack. Wide angle. Not mean to shirk you, but I'll just provoke on boss mechanic. Did a lot of damage, like a very large amount. Have cooldowns for that. Shirk isn't my cooldown for that. Get to your corners and look away. Donuts. Whoa!
Whoops.
Murderer.
I have murdered so many people tonight. You don't even know.
Shifty lolfells. Alright, get to the side to make room. Get back. Then spread out. No, you. Why?
He's got to stay in melee for the pit.
He's gotta touch every tile. Like, you're so
Every
far
single
north.
one.
Oh.
Tank limit break. Well, we're good.
Alright. Left. Then.
Should be where
340.
Tylee is. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice, Tylee.
I forgot to follow the person who knows what's going on.
You're totally calling this Tylee.
He gets the Dorito.
The Dorito of justice.
It's literally the Hraesvalgr mechanic with an extra person.
Great.
From
Go ahead and
Shiva.
call it.
Then you get it.
All right. Well, it is that time, so thank you for coming.
Wow, he left quick.
I think he was a little embarrassed.
You reckon?
Foot and mouth syndrome.
So we're inviting him back tomorrow, yeah?
Oh, we've already invited him to everything.
Yeah, no, he's actually
He's coming
Permanent
to your
slot?
wedding.
coming to
hell
the
yeah.
wedding.
He can give him the first speech.
I've been looking for an
Probably
extra
the only
Christmas.
speech if it goes like that.
3 hours later, where's everyone?
3 hours later, repeating the same 2 lines, and like it's like that, and I don't know.
But the problem is most people
Not
panic,
panic.
so